Snowflake Splendor, one of my favorite suites in the Holiday Mini Catalog. All of it is retiring except the blue adhesive backed gems and the bundle itself. Let's make sure of that. I could be wrong. Nope, the bundle is not retiring. Oh my gosh, so pretty, you guys. I absolutely love this. The only thing that we have run out of so far is the Balmy Blue Glimmer paper. So while you can't order the entire suite, you can still order the rest of the elements that are available here. And this is exciting news because this Snow Winter embossing folder is super charming, especially for all of your winter cards, not just Christmas. When I think about winter, or when I think about snowflakes, I think about all kinds of winter cards, not just Christmas. You can do get well, you can do wedding, you can do thank yous, you can do birthday cards with a winter theme. So I love the versatility of that. Of course, all of the comments in here, or sentiments I should say, you know, may your season sparkles, snowflake wishes, Merry Christmas. The rest of these can be used for just about anything. And there's a Happy Hanukkah in here. But thank you so much. Our friendship is one of a kind. In the coldest moments of the year, my heart is warm because you're near. That could be a great anniversary card even. So we've got this beautiful, beautiful Snowflake Splendor iridescent ribbon. Let's see if I can say that 3 times fast. The gorgeous blue adhesive backed gems. The Snowflake Splendor Designer Series paper. The so many snowflake dies. And I've taken the opportunity to die cut all of them, and then here's the others. So this is all the dies included in the so many snowflakes. And I think that's about it. The glimmer paper is no longer available, but that doesn't hurt anything. Now I want to let you guys know I have about 4 pre-cut cardstock packets of the Snowflake Splendor online class that I did back in November, I believe. And as soon as those 4 are gone, they're going to be sold out. So what you get with the 9 pre-cut card, you get the blue adhesive back gems and also the Snowflake Splendor iridescent ribbon comes with your 9 card pre-cut packet to make 9 cards. Plus you'll get a PDF file with written instructions, dimensions, and video tutorials to each one of those 9 cards. You will need to have your own designer series paper. So if you do not have some of this, you need to get some to be able to complete the cards. And I do believe that the cards have a couple things in them using the glimmer paper, the Balmy Blue Glimmer paper. And if that's the case, I have some. I will put those pieces in there so you will not be left out. So get your hands on that online class. Again, I think I only have like 4 of them left. You'll find all that information in the right-hand column of my blog. Look for online classes. Okay, so the card that I am going to be making today is super fun and easy. And the blog hop with the Stampers Dozen is holiday happening. So what's happening at your house this time of year? Because here's what's happening at my house. I am scrambling to get those last minute things done. And what I decided is I need a few more gift card holders. This is going to be perfect because that's what we're going to be making. So I've got some of the beautiful Snowflake Splendor Designer Series paper. And what I've done with this is I've cut it 5.5 by 11. Now we're going to do just a little bit of scoring. Remember, when you're scoring Designer Series paper, you don't want to give as much pressure to it as you would to your cardstock because it's a little more fragile. So I'm going to do 4 1/4, 5 1/2, and 6 3/4. Now this is going to be not only our card base, but also our gift card holder. And I think I am done with that. Now I'm going to come in with a belly band, and my belly band is Coastal Cabana, and I just wanted to match a really pretty bright card here with the coastal. Now you can see on this paper we've got Balmy Blue, Coastal, Highland Heather, Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, Pacific Point, Pool Party, and Whisper White all coordinate with this designer series paper. So we're going to take a 1 3/4 inch strip. So this is 1 3/4 by 9.5, and I'm going to put this into the embossing folder. Now I'm going to have to emboss this twice. Once this way, pull it out, line it up again, right up to the where we left off, and emboss it again. So I'm going to be right back. So I wanted to show this to you so there's no confusion here. So all I've done is I've embossed from here up. Now I'm going to take this and put it back in my folder. My embossing ends right here, so I'm just going to kind of put it back up in here, and it's going to look like it was just continuous. Now I'm going to run this through. All right, and here comes our belly band with all that beautiful embossing. A couple more things here. I'm going to put 2 layers on the inside of my card. This is Coastal Cabana, and this is 3 3/4 by 5, and then I've got a layer of Whisper White. This is 3.5 by 4 3/4. The one other item that I wanted to use in here was the Stitch So Sweetly dies, and I chose this because number 1, I love the shape of it. Number 2, it fits the sentiment layer that we're going to put on our belly band. So what I did with that is I cut out a Whisper White Stitch So Sweetly label and then 2 Coastal Cabanas. So that's where that's coming from. Okay, now we can get our stamping done. I'm going to bring in my Whisper White layers here. And I am making gift card holders for Christmas presents. Now, you could use these for any type of gift card. You could do birthday with the snowflakes, like I said before. You could do all kinds of different stuff, but that's where I'm going today. Here we go. I've got my May Your Season Sparkle. And then I want to use that Snowflake Wishes for a Merry Christmas. Again, Coastal Cabana ink. I'm going to stamp that a little bit up from the center. I love the fonts on these. Aren't they fun? And then I've got a few snowflakes here. And what I like to do with the snowflakes, I don't want them to overpower my sentiment. So I'm going to stamp off once and come in, and that's just a little bit lighter. Do the same thing here, just like that. And then we've got some more snowflakes here. And again, I'm going to stamp off and come right down in here. And I just love the subtle look of that. It kind of tones down all the white and gives it just, it's charming. I think it's just charming. Again, stamp off, and we'll put a little snowflake right over here. Isn't that pretty? Okay, I think we're done with our stamping. Let me move these out of the way. Now I've got something kind of fun to do. I've shown you guys, if you follow me, I've shown you how to cut these in half and spread them out to make a border. But for this particular one, rather than cutting it in half and spreading it apart, I just decided to cut 2 out because I just thought that was going to give me a little bit more strength and my label was going to be a little bit more substantial. And I think this is a little bit easier. I'm going to grab my liquid glue. And I am going to add some glue to one of my Stitch So Sweetly labels. And now I'm just going to turn it right side up so I can see what's going on here. And the one thing that you kind of want to watch is you don't want your circle ends here to start looking all weird because that's where things get a little weird. And now I'm going to, oops, is this the right side? Nope, there's a right side and a wrong side to these, so watch for that. Your stitching is nicer on one side. If you happen to make a mistake and you need to use the other side, by all means go for it. It's not the end of the world, but there is a right side and a wrong side. Oops, I didn't let it sit long enough. Hang on. There we go. All right, I got a little bit of glue on the back there. That'll be okay because that's gonna go on our belly band, but look at how pretty that is, right? Okay, we're gonna put a few elements together here. And don't forget, this is a blog hop, so we're gonna have some holiday happenings from some more fabulous Stampin' Up! Demonstrators from all across the country. And I have no idea what they're making today, you know, because that topic is kind of wide open, right? Holiday happenings, what could they be? Just about anything. Okay, now I am going to use this as the inside. Did I decide to use that as the inside or the outside? Well, let's fold it up and see. I don't know, I can't remember. You're gonna fold on those score lines. I'm gonna get out my bone folder, burnish those edges good. So I just fold it in half, and now you're gonna fold back this way and back this way. Now I'm going to take a little look-see at this and see which way do I want to go here. I love the pretty colors, the watercolor look, and I think I'm going to have the lighter snowflakes be my outside, just like this. So that's what we've got going on up at the top here. I'm gonna have to force this a little bit. Apparently I can't score very straight. It always seems to be a problem. Do you guys have a problem with that? As it seems I'm pretty consistent with that. Okay, that looks great. So what we're gonna do is this is gonna be my inside, okay? So this is where I'm going to put this layer, and I can add that right now to the inside of my card. Isn't that just pretty? So pretty. Okay, now we're gonna take this and we're gonna put some tear and tape right here. And I wanna use tear and tape because I wanna make sure that the adhesive I use is strong enough to keep this together. There we go. I like to use my take your pick tool to peel that backing off. And now we're going to fold this down. So now what we have is this. Like, oh my, Kelly, what is that all about? Well, we're gonna bring in our friend. This is our classic label punch. And I am just going to feed this and kind of eyeball it. And I'm going to cut a half right in the center. Okay, just like that. Now, for a gift card, I need it to be a little bit longer. So I'm just gonna do a little bit there. And a little bit more right there. There we go. Okay. Now, are you guys ready to see the magic? Where's my gift card? Right here. This will fit a gift card right in here. And if you need to make it a little bit longer, mine isn't quite long enough, you can, but you can also prop it up like this. It's going to fit in here just like that. Let's do this just a tad bit longer. Hang on. Did you hear that? That was my iPad telling me that I have a swap due. Thanks, iPad. Now, I'm going to make this the same down here because I like things to look balanced and centered. I'm going to do just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Now, gift card will fit in here perfectly. The other thing that these are kind of nice for is, let's say you want to send somebody your business card. You're not sending out a gift card, you could certainly put your business card in any of these gift card holders, and that's kind of a neat way to deliver that too, right? Yeah. Okay, so there's the inside of our gift card holder. Pretty simple, right? Now we're going to take this belly band. Remember, this is 1 3/4 by 9 1/2. And I basically just fold it around here. You're going to start in the front, and you're just going to wrap it around. You want to make sure it's snug, but not too tight that it's not going to slide off. Don't want it too tight. And of course, we want it to match up. I'm going to give it a little burnish here and here. And I'm also going to use a little bit of tear tape because I don't want this to fall apart. Now, glue is great for cards, but when you have something that's trying to pop back up because you're folding it away that it doesn't want to stay, that's when you need to draw on your stronger adhesive. So here's our little belly band. We got that going. Before we put this on, I've got something fun to do with our Snowflake Splendor pearlescent ribbon. I just love this stuff. So I'm going to take the back and I'm just going to weave some ribbon back and forth. And of course you get a whole roll of this with your pre-cut cardstock pack so you can go crazy with it. You don't need to be skimpy at all. There's 10 yards on here, I believe. Let me make sure. Yes, 10 yards. Don't want to be lying to anybody. 10 yards of ribbon on here, so that's a lot, right? And I just weave this back and forth. I'm going to take a piece of regular old tape and I'm going to tape this down just like that. Okay? Isn't that pretty? Look how pretty that is. I love it. Next, we're going to add this right here. Now you could do this with dimensionals or you could simply glue it right on, and I think I am just going to, you know what? I'm going to do some tear and tape because I know that that's super strong. And I'm going to go with tear and tape right here. And tear and tape right here. You could use glue, you could use dimensionals. But I think this is going to make me happy. Put this right in the middle. I'm loving it. Last but not least, we have our blue adhesive gems, and this is part of the suite. These are so pretty, and I think these have a little more green in them than these do, so I'm going to use the darker ones. Of course, you can use whichever ones you would like. I'm going to put one right there. That's a big one. Here's a small one. Here's another small one. You get a whole pack of these, a whole pack, so more blue and dark blue. Look at the green in there. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so here is our gift card holder or business card holder, whatever you need. I know that my family is going to love these. And let me show you a couple other gift card holders that I made using some of the other designs of paper. So we've got this one, which is really kind of pool party with Coastal Cabana. Then we've got this pretty one. I used Pacific Point under here in a white belly band. Here's my inside. And again, gift card or business card or even cash, you guys. Cash will go right in here too. It's kind of nifty, right? So here's another one. And then we have this one I love. I think this is my favorite pattern in here, is that really pretty watercolor. I've got Night of Navy for my belly band and the Stitch So Sweetly label. And here is the inside, again, waiting for a gift card or cash even. So what do you guys think? Don't forget, you can do this for any occasion. Even without a gift card or a business card in it, you could just put a little piece of cardstock in there and write a little message on it. I think that would be very charming also. So Sunday for my Facebook Live, I have one more of these that I'm going to make, and it's not going to be a Christmas card, but I am going to use the Snowflake Splendor Suite. So check back on Sunday night, 7 p.m. Central Time. You will find all the information from my Facebook Lives right here on my blog. If you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to earn your business. We have a brand new mini catalog coming out January 5th, and also our big, huge celebration promotion starts January 5th. I would be happy to mail these catalogs to you. Again, if you don't have a demonstrator, pop me an email. My email is Kelly, so you'll find it here on the screen, kelly@astampabove.com. You'll find my blog right here. This is my current host code if you would like to place an order. I always appreciate all your orders. Please make sure you're clicking up here to go on the blog hop and see what all the other holiday happenings are with the Stampers Dozen design team. Click down here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't want to miss anything I have coming out. We have a ton of new ideas to share with you. Thanks so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me. Bye. Bye-bye.